right, let's go ahead and get going. I can go ahead and we can share the burn down board, or if you prefer, we can share. If you send me the link, we can share your spreadsheet and just take a look at where we stand. Sound good?
Yep. Can we start with our internal dev table?
Sure. Can you send me the link?
Yep.
There we go. All right.
Here we have prepared two lists. The first is related to feature freeze for today.
There we go.
At this moment, we have one problematic direction. It is Calico integration. At this moment, we found problems with CI on Packet, and currently Artem is looking into the problems.
Okay.
We had discussed those problems with you internally. Also, all other pieces are merged. Only
Advanced registry healing.
Yep. Only advanced registry healing is waiting for your comments or
Yep.
any.
It was looking good yesterday, so I just need to take one last pass through it. And overall, it was looking quite good yesterday when I looked at it. So I don't expect that'll be terribly delayed.
Yep, and mostly that's it. I think if we'll merge registry healing, and in this case, we'll in good state.
So on the Calico UVV integration, did we find a new problem since the point at which it was passing CI?
Oh, it's related to problems that you pointed in the PR.
Okay. So this is things like the healing issues and whatnot.
Yep.
Okay. Got it. All right, that's good to know. Yeah, and that's okay. Got it. All right, so we got that. That's looking reasonable. And then on the bug fixing side.
Yep. Also, we have prepared the next step for us. It's bug fixing for the next day. Here I have added all issues that you marked as release blockers.
Okay.
And we'll start to consider them for tomorrow.
Okay, good. I mean, there were several bugs there. There were a couple, I think, that I went through looking at the board where it looked like it was a very old bug that likely has been fixed. It just hasn't been marked as fixed. So hopefully those will fall pretty quickly. I wasn't quite sure how to classify improve auto merge actions to resolve conflicts in Go, because I think it would be a really good idea to have that working. But obviously it's about release mechanics, not the actual code being released. So obviously it's not something we would hold the release over, but man, it would be really nice to have for the release mechanics.
Yep, I think it's a good point.
Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't the auto merge release stuff. It was the piece about being able to fan in at deployment K8s.
Oh, it's not related to fan in, it's just another problem with conflicts. At this moment, at this moment, for example, forwarder command can get conflicts from when it's updating with two or more SDK repositories.
Yep. No, I got it. All right. This is looking good. It looks like we sort of have the path laid out pretty clearly going forward from here for this release. So, and then, pardon me. So this is good. I think I saw the policy-based routing stuff is looking like it's in pretty good shape. It's probably something I went and pinged some of the Ericsson folks to take a look. Not that that's going to block it being merged per se, but it's always nice to check with the people who wanted the feature to see if the feature actually does the thing that they wanted the feature to do. So.
Also, we have good news that for last week we have merged OpenTelemetry integration. Currently, all examples also passing CI on all clusters.
Excellent.
Also, Artem had fixed a problem with Google Cloud issue, and
which I saw that going by. That was a good catch. It was a subtle problem. Go ahead.
So I think mostly that's it from our side. I think we can review a project board for now.
Okay, cool. Oh, one quick question as we're going to the project board. Artem, so good job tracking down what's going on with checking the data path. I'm not sure what to do about it yet. But does it make sense why we're having the problem?
Yeah, I saw your comments. As I saw, it is related to L2 all L3 cross connect. For some reason, if we don't close this chain element, the ping continues to work. And I reproduced it on the Bayer VPP. It is a reproducible issue, and I've created an issue in Jira.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what to do about it, but the reason this is happening is because the VPP instance itself has the namespace file open. So as far as the kernel is concerned, someone is still using the namespace. And so as a result, because someone is still using the namespace, it can't clean it up. So it hangs out there, even though, because you have to understand what happens when you delete a namespace. What's really happening when you delete a namespace with IP route 2 is it's just deleting the file in var run netns. That's literally all it's doing. So if there's a process that's out there that's still using that netns, the netns is still out there. And so what happens is, because VPP has the netns file open, still, because we haven't torn it down, it continues to hold that up. So I'm not sure what to do about it yet. Still thinking.
Yes, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, so it's an interesting problem. But the question that I'd asked you about that is this only happening for the death of the NSE when it's got a kernel interface? Is that the only case that we're seeing this problem?
I think yes, but to be honest, I didn't test it with other cases, because I think NSE case is a very important case, and I think we need to figure out what's happening for NSE deaths first.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, cool. So to the project board, I'm going to suppress the dumb things for the moment, if I can figure out how that works again. There we go. So excluding the unset stuff, we have some things to go look at. I need to go look at on the VL3 NSE. I do apologize, Artem. I needed to give you much more feedback on this than I have. And so this is mostly just me not having provided the necessary feedback, and I'll try and get that to you. The registry healing, that's in review currently. Review in progress. The Calico VPP NSM integration, we may have to go back and fix the healing before we put the example in, because we don't want people to try the example and discover that things are broken. But I think other than fixing the healing, That's in pretty good shape, correct?
Yep. I think we also can assign the issue to
Artem?
Artem. Yep.
Got it.
And currently we are thinking about creating something like steps to fix problems with Calico. At this moment, we are looking into direction with when we'll able to run all our tests that we have for other clouds and so on with Calico Sinai plugin.
Okay. Cool. So the request API change, as soon as we merge the example, that will be done, correct?
Yep, I guess it's done. Artem, do we have anything else for
Have
this?
we merged the example yet? I don't recall.
Yes, we have merged example, and as I know, it passed Kain cluster, but I'm not sure about other clusters.
I think we need to wait builds on other clusters.
Okay.
Fair. Okay. And this also then is also on Artem currently.
Yep.
Okay. Good. If I recall correctly, this one is trivial. It's just something we should do just before the release, if I recall correctly.
Yes, it's about deleting one line from YAML file. Yep, I think it should be super quickly.
Good. Command for VPP should apply changes for data path in case of change connection. I think this may be blocked on needing feedback from me, correct?
Yep. Also, I'm not sure about estimation for this because to fix the problem, I guess we need to probably rework most of chain elements to support update.
Possibly. Let me go ahead and move this out to 1.3.
Yep, I think it's a good idea.
You and I have, so I have this the beginning of an idea in my head that would make this much simpler, but either way, whether it's really complicated or it just needs a little more thought, it needs to bump out. Okay, test remote forwarder, death heal test is unstable.
It's about the integration test, and as we can see at this moment, this test is stable, but I'll try to reproduce the problem with many tries.
Okay.
And,
okay. If I recall correctly,
probably the problem is fixed, but
yeah, was this the one we only saw one? If I recall correctly, we only saw this problem once, correct?
Yep, and 1 month ago.
Okay, that makes me feel much better about it. So the probability that we accidentally fixed it is pretty high then. Issue when registering endpoints with the same name.
I'm not sure, but probably the problem could be fixed with registry rework. I guess we can check it after merge registry healing rework.
Okay. Solving the fan-end release issues for deployment K8s.
Oh, as I know, we have merged all pairs. Nikita,
Okay.
correct me if I'm wrong. And at this moment, all actions are merged, and we only need to test them, and we'll test them on release candidate week.
Okay, excellent. And then we've got a few sort of lingering bugs, some of which are old enough that they very likely fixed them. So this is from like August on test run heal suite is unstable on GKE2. Have we seen this or anything like this at all recently? Because
As you can see, we also have merged a few pairs. I guess, can you please assign this to me? I'll check.
Sure. Yeah, my guess is this has been fixed and just not closed, because it predates the fixes that we had to heal. Okay, test remote network service manager, unstable in AWS. This again, well, this was back in December. Have we been seeing this still? Or is this something we just saw the once?
I think we also need to check it. Can you assign it to Nikita?
Sure. There we go. NSM restart MIF IP unstable. And this was recent, so 14 days ago. And there's a comment here, it was part of the advanced healing complex.
Oh, it looks like the problem can be fixed with registry healing rework.
Okay, shall I assign this to you then, just to check in as we go by?
Yep.
Sounds good. Awesome. All right then. And the issue with registering the endpoint the same name, since it's probably resolved by the registry rework, shall I assign that to you then?
Yep, I think so.
Okay. Hopefully it's just a matter of checking to make sure we're okay. And then this one on the to-do, since you're probably doing the release mechanics, I believe this one also should go to you.
Yep.
There we go. All right, cool. So Laszlo, thank you for the late breaking fixes. Those were quite good. Anything else that you're seeing that we need to make sure we get in before the feature freeze?
Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
I might have some latency.
I hear you.
Yes. Okay. I have these two fixes relating to remote VLAN mechanism and the test case. These four are under construction, and
Okay, could you send the links over the chat and we'll go ahead and bring them up? And the good news is feature freezes today, but we've got another week before the release candidate and then a week after that before the release. So there's plenty of time to fix bugs.
you mean the link for the
Yeah, if you could put in the chat the link to the PRs or issues. Because I do recall reviewing and merging a couple of fixes from you in the last few days. I want to make sure that these aren't new things that need to be addressed. Or rather, if they are new things that need to be reviewed, I want to make sure they get reviewed.
Okay. I have only one measuring pull request with this test, but
Okay, let's take a look.
it's not finalized yet since.
Okay, so let me make sure I add this to the board. So we don't lose it. And then, and this is just the remote VLAN mechanism test. So thank you for bringing this up. I do want to make sure we drill through this and get this in. Those are the two bugs I remembered merging.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for bringing this up. I will have a look at this. Let me go ahead and assign it to me to review.
Thanks.
Actually, for reviewers. Cool. Anything else from your side?
Yeah. Sorry, but I plan to break this test into two.
Oh, so you plan on breaking this test into
on this Slack when I'm ready.
Okay. All right. So you plan on breaking this
have
into
to
two pieces? So your audio is getting really choppy. Ping me on Slack and we'll get this sorted. Sound good? All right. Anything else for folks before we conclude this meeting and give people a little time back before the community meeting?
I'm good. Guys, do you have any questions?
All right. I'll see you there.
See you.